Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels. Basically, I just do whatever the hell I want. Okay, a couple months ago I did a video on Robert the Haunted Doll. Today I have another one and I'm going to do a channel review on this channel. I believe it's called Label 13. And this is called Norman the Haunted Doll. Not Norman Bates, but Norman the Haunted Doll. So let's check this one out right now.
Sample what,
Definitely got a weirdness to it that I've never felt before.
This is Steven. We got Darren Evans, Christina. I'm just saying your name. Conducting the first ever session outside of our house with Norman.
When I first walked into the room, I just knew it was over here in this corner, but I was still looking for it because I didn't see it, but I felt it. And that, here's your flame. What do you think about that?
Tell him to stop, Norman.
Blow the flame out, Norman.
Stop.
Holy shit!
You told me to stop.
He said, please stop.
Okay, the question I have right off the bat is, are they using some kind of a recorder or something? Or you'd think they'd have to be, wouldn't you?
Oh my
fucking
God.
shit.
Good job, Norman.
Get that on camera.
Yes, it's
Good
on
job,
fucking
Norman.
camera. Holy shit.
Dude, I just got chills again.
Oh
We're
my
getting
God.
intuitive correspondence with Norman here. Never felt anything like this. I haven't even seen it yet, so except for the pictures and stuff. This whole fucking box here is that's pretty cool. So shall we?
One thing we've learned is that Norman does not like male figures.
Steven, man, our paths finally crossed after 13 years, bro. It's good to meet you.
13 years, imagine
You're
that.
sitting now. You are an author. This is, I guess, Norman is your third book, as I gather. Tell us what's up with Norman, bro.
Norman's an extremely interesting character. My wife and I had discovered him at an old antique shop in bumfucked North Carolina.
Wow, I thought that was only in Egypt.
He's just where I thought he'd be. Hi, Norman.
Sleeping on his left side. I sleep on my left
The
side.
heat signature I felt, which was right in here, just trying to. I thought that heat might have been on his head, but it's in his hip, his foot, his leg. Is there any weird story with the leg on Norman or something? Or I was trying to pick things up here. Jeez, look at this guy.
I don't know. I think maybe it's just where the
going
energy is placed at that moment. Maybe
Burnt a couple times.
not enough energy to cover the whole body, so it's just in a certain area. I don't know.
Like I said, man, it's not. I'm not feeling the typical demonic Zozo thing here. This
Well, I
thing
would hope
feels
not.
just totally
I hate that feeling.
different. I've been around a few dolls and never felt anything like this, knowing where I come from here. Was he looking like this when you got him? So he's been through some stuff. My.
It's like he got burned or something.
The eyes are trippy, dude. Got some mouth things going on. Scratches. He's very. He talks, yeah.
Sort of.
Can we pull the string, or is that a no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really? Okay. Is it a random thing? Let's just see what happens here. Are you filming video on this, or just? Still works.
I didn't hear anything
Split
though.
up from right there.
Now, one thing I've noticed
Yeah.
is if you really look at his face, if you catch it in the right light, it looks like he has a perpetual tear.
Yeah.
Right.
That is not on that doll as far as manufacturing purposes. You know, the ones that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. It's a
Yeah.
glossy finish. It looks like tears are rolling, like he may have been crying. Is that what you're referring to?
Right, the doll was not made that
It
way.
looks like tears. I can see it now. You describe him running this way, and I see that now. It looks like the end of the tear, and it doesn't look like it's been burnt or melted there. I mean, there's no burn mark that would cause. Yeah, that's.
Like, could it be a paint? though, or
Working with
something?
glossy paints and satin finishes, you can tell the glossiness of what you're talking about there. So yeah, and from the mouth too. Oh, my, I've never seen that in an adult. That's creepy. Whoa, he's got a stare, don't he? I don't think I want to get in a staring match with Norman. Norman, I'm not here to hurt you, buddy. Interesting. I mean, the video that I watched, when its head turned, I mean, you have to physically. It's not that hard to do, but I mean, it's not gonna. The head's not gonna move on its own, or because of gravity. Really, I mean, I turn him over and shake him, and he's not turning his head. You know what I mean?
See if you can make him look downwards because he doesn't. You can't. make
Right, the
him-
downward thing. Oh, I just got chills too, because you cannot.
Ow!
touch his-
That hurts, you son of a
without moving the
bitch.
whole torso. And he surprisingly has pretty good balance in a doll.
Yeah.
You know, most of the times
They
Tim
fall
Wood has a
over.
lot of dolls that we've messed with, and they like to fall over. Not Norman. He doesn't like to fall over. Makes you wonder what he's crying about, man. Just for curiosity, you know. It kills the cat sometimes, but I'm still alive, Steven.
Yes, we are. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll set this camera up. I'll
Yeah.
just let it run stagnant. And if you want to go live, go live.
I want to go live. Concentrate on Norman here. Just kind of give us a little interference here, ain't it, Norman? Okay, circles or no's. Back and forth might be a yes. Is there a spirit inside of Norman?
The fuck is beeping?
Alarm clock.
What is that beeping over there? Is it the alarm clock that's going off just now for no reason?
Yeah,
What? What time is it?
11:51.
11:51. That seems to be one of those syllable backwards ones that makes it kind of hard on purpose. It's like you have to hear something plain because it's not using real words.
Yeah.
That's the backwards phonetic style ghost box, right, Stephen? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not supposed to be legible. You're supposed to be able to hear the randomness. And if it says something legible, yeah, what was that? Tell us what you feel inside. calculate.
No, it said afterlife.
Afterlife, really?
And that's exactly what it said.
Oh, shit. Afterlife, huh?
Okay, what I'm not understanding is it coming from the doll, or is it coming from a device that they are using to communicate with the doll? Because if they don't have a device that they're communicating and it's coming through the little pull thing on the doll, then that's something. But if it's coming from a device, I would think that those devices could be set to answer whatever, just different random answers to whatever you're asking it, is what I would think.
You asked him what he felt inside, and he said afterlife.
Good answer, Norman. I mean you no harm.
Kill that light behind you, Darren. There you go.
Norman, can you blow that out?
No.
Holy shit.
See, it's just a yes or no question, though. So if it's coming from a device,
The flame is triggering interaction. This is amazing.
5. He said 5.
5. 1,
Was he referring to the number
2,
of kids I have?
3, 4, 5.
Your soul.
Soul.
Oh, he didn't say just soul. He said
your
your
soul.
soul.
God.
okay, I did just get chills there.
Norman, what do you think about Steven?
Gotta get those eyes off me for a minute.
What do you think about him?
Die.
Oh, thanks for that.
Norman, that's not cool, dude. That is not cool.
Wow.
He hates males,
I don't
dude.
like that.
That Norm is a
Yeah,
little
males.
asshole.
In the early 60s, there was a woman who was at the hospital. She was about to give birth to twins. And Maddie Mattel here was brought to her as a gift. You know, you're about to have kids. Here's a doll, you know.
Come on, Norman.
You can't.
Can't what?
You lit that lighter behind his
As
head.
soon
and
as
he
I
said
did
you
behind, he
can't.
says you can't. Guys, that's incredible. The flame is triggering
Yes.
responses
He
without a
said
doubt.
yes.
All right, Norman, I'm going to do a stare down with you. I'm staring at you, Norman. Talk to me. What do you see in my soul?
Smile.
Smile. Well, you're kind of smiling too, Norman.
Sleeping.
Weeping.
He said sleeping.
Sleeping. Norman, I'm going to place this on the box. Talk to me. What is that?
It burns! It burns!
Rage.
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 Wow.
Oh
Rage.
my
Why would it be
God.
rage?
Okay, maybe I won't put it on the box.
What makes you rage?
Do you not like the cross?
That looks like a coffin.
Hail.
Hell.
Oh my God.
Maybe it was hail, as in
shit.
hail to the king.
Wow.
Rage. Hell.
Hey, Norman, can I use your lighter for a second? Need to smoke a cigarette.
Norman, do you smoke?
It's
Yes.
When's the last time you had a cigarette, bud?
Hey, you know these things will kill you, right?
Here, Norman.
incredible.
Did he just fucking say incredible?
Incredible.
Okay, is this meant to be real or is this a joke?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Norman's got a sense of humor too.
The daughter twin, she survived. Unfortunately, the male did not. He died upon birth. And it's believed that Maddie was in this room, and when she was giving birth, the son that would have been, his energy transferred into him.
Test the flame again. Here we go. One more time. Give us your true feelings about the flame. Devil. Is that what it said?
What did it say, Stephen?
It sounded like
I
devil.
heard devil too.
And it was right when I struck the flame too.
Imagine
I
that.
couldn't hear what
Fire,
it said
flame,
because of the
hell,
click noise.
devil. Whatever.
You like that?
Scream.
Oh, God. He said scream.
Classic horror
Do
movie.
you want me to burn you?
Paranormal.
I don't know about this.
And now you're just making fun of us.
Do you want us to turn out all the lights?
Light.
Light.
Are you fucking
What?
kidding? Are you fucking kidding?
Oh shit! Let's turn out the lights. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. That is just crazy. What are the odds of that? You know?
All
On the
right,
bottom there.
jacket's coming off.
Oh, I can't see myself. Hey, Norman.
Okay, lights out. Talk to us, Norman.
Confirm.
Confirmed.
Wow.
Okay.
It's
Who
getting-
the hell talks like
you
that?
upped the creep
Confirm,
factor here,
Roger.
Norman. Talk
Over
to us
and out.
again.
He's talking more frequently now.
Way more frequently. When's the end of the world, Norman?
Edward.
Edward.
Who's Edward? That sucks.
When's the end of the world, Norman?
Edward.
Edward. What was that?
Dude, that was like right beside me. My hands have been on this camera the
Did you
entire
cause
time.
that, Norman?
Was that you, Norman?
That was the first outside.
Mm-hmm.
He just is so balanced. It's crazy. Usually they just always fall right over.
Mm-hmm.
Sue.
So, Norman, do you want to sleep with the box open or closed tonight?
Killed.
Norman,
That's like the third
These are just
time he said killed.
random things.
did somebody kill
Don't make
you,
any
Norman?
sense.
Not resting.
You're not
resting. He's not resting tonight. How many fingers am I holding up, Norman?
Ten.
10.
You smart ass. Smart ass answer.
What is the chances of a number coming after
That's
that?
what I was about to say. The fact he actually said a number.
Yeah, I mean, we've had so much word responses like that
I wish they'd
that
explain
it
whether
defies
it's
the imagination. I mean,
supposedly
I've
coming
done
from
a
the
lot of
dolls
sessions like
or-
this with things, and never, I don't know what app that is or what, but I mean, what are the chances of it saying a number? What are the chances of, when you go back through the film, you'll see lots of
Oh, yeah.
instances when we said something, it triggered a response, especially the flame there for a
How
little
about the
bit.
cigarette? And he said incredible.
Right.
What the fuck?
Light don't work now?
Adjust.
Adjust?
Thanks, I appreciate that. Was this not on? I mean,
It was, dude.
what the fuck?
Now it don't work.
Way to go, Norman. Now you fried the light.
Plugged in.
Yeah, it's not even pulling power to that camera now.
Believe.
We do. We
This whole thing's been drained. Look, because the camera, when I plug it in, it should show on the battery that it's charging.
It's charging. It's not.
So if I go over here and plug it in, See, now the battery thing's gone. It's charging.
Norman, did you find
That light was on. We've
It
had
was,
that
yeah.
light on. Norman, can you say somebody's name in here? You know I'm Steven. You know that's Tina, Christina. And now you know that's Darren.
Okay,
Darren?
Thanks, man.
Did it sound like Darren?
That was Darren. That was Darren.
What the?
Parker?
Did it say Parker?
Yeah. That's my last name.
What?
Parker.
Her last name's Parker.
No shit.
Yeah.
So Darren and Parker. What is that, Norman?
Okay, if that was
What's
real,
Darren having in his hand?
if that was real right there and it said my last name, I would be shitting my pants. I gotta admit it. Yeah.
Fear me.
Fear me.
He did. He says, fear me.
Everything's so
And
cryptic.
he has haunted our house. He has done things that would blow your mind. Up until he came into my life and our life, I never subscribed to the idea of objects or dolls becoming haunted, the Trojan horse kind of philosophy. I've never subscribed to that until I saw it for myself.
That's kind of
And,
how I feel. I'd have
once
to see
I did,
it
now
myself.
I kind of feel a fool, and I kind of rethink things now that these things are possible.
All right, Norman. Darren's trying to get you to move something. Can you do that? Can you turn that light on that you turned off? We can't get it back on, and it's not burnt out.
Can you turn the light on, Norman?
Go.
No.
Can you move the Bible?
Can you move the crucifix for us? Or turn the light on? This light was working, Norman. And I shut it off earlier and it won't come back on. It's still plugged in the same spot. Turn the light on. Can you turn it back on? Turn the light back on, Norman.
That has me dumbfounded. I mean, that light has been working.
Yeah, he said no a while ago.
7.
7.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Maybe you should sacrifice Norman.
Night, night, Norman.
Heat.
Heat. We want you to turn the light on.
It's plugged in, right?
Yep.
Can you turn the light back on, Norman?
Understand.
Well, then do it.
Maybe he's telling you to understand, but he can't.
Smoke one more of your cigarettes first.
Go for it, bud.
Norman, please be my friend. Be my buddy and turn that light back on for me. I need that light tonight. I promise you I will not let them shine it in your face again, okay? If you'll just turn it back on for me.
Scared.
Don't
Scared.
be scared, man. Turn the light on for me.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Try really hard, Norman.
Color.
Color.
I just need that light. That's all.
If you can't turn the light on, do something else. And it's like happening over and over and over with the flame and the triggers and
This one's got me kind of, I don't know.
What?
What's that? My camera's been
It
recording.
sounds like somebody.
Tried to open
Yeah.
the door. There's nobody out there.
That was plain as day. It was like,
Yeah. I thought someone was at the door.
Hannah's room is 319. And even if
Maybe
they
she
knocked on the door, they couldn't make it to the corner.
there's no way. The hallway is too long.
Yeah.
The light was on, and there's no reason for it not to work.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna try plugging it in different.
Live.
Live.
So the outlet went bad.
You fried the outlet?
It's not as if that's never happened before.
Yep. Plug it in both.
Okay, just between you and me, that's one of the first things I would have done was moved it to a different outlet. And I don't know what to think of this so far. I don't know.
It was working before.
Oh, it was working before. We've got it on film when we started.
Here's the true test of it. Plug it back in up there, and let's see if you can fry that one. Can you
Plug
do
it back in up here.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can fry another one.
Yeah. All right, Norman. Have at it, buddy.
Manifest.
Manifest.
Do it.
Do it.
And that's the thing, you know, when it comes to the field of paranormal research, you need to know your limitations. And arrogance has no place in this field. And for me, I'm agnostic. I don't do the whole demonology thing. And when I'm dealing with something that's out of my element, I'm not that cocky to where I can't call on somebody else, you know. So I looked to Darren and said, hey, man, take a look at all this stuff. You know, take a look at my journals, take a look at these pictures, take a look at this video. And I contacted Rosemary Ellen Guiley, you know, who has a lot of knowledge when it comes to haunted objects. And she looked at all the footage and gathered her opinion. And both Darren and Rosemary contributed to the book. It's it's dumbfounding, to say the least.
Can you feel that? Hmm? Do you want me to stop?
Peace.
Please say please.
I heard peace.
Peace or please or penis. Maybe you should touch his penis. Tina, it's for the research.
Right.
Rape.
Jesus, Tina, what are you doing?
I had nothing to do with that.
Make something happen. I'm gonna burn you, Norman.
Norman said his ass
They
on
don't-
the play.
When they start doing that, it kind of irritates me a little bit.
Like that.
Because if it is real, they're
You can't.
Again, he said he can't.
in all the horror movies
That
I've
happened
ever
earlier.
seen. That's
Yes,
the
I was
guy
doing
that
the same
possessed
fucking
demon
thing.
doll would go
That's
after. Is
twice.
that guy right there?
Ghost.
Ghost. Talk to me, Norman. You're on. We got the recorder going. Can you speak into the recorder?
Fear me.
Hear me?
Fear me. He said
Fear
that
me.
earlier.
Fear me. Well, you are pretty creepy. Talk to me. I want to hear your voice on the recorder, on playback. I'm going to play it back now.
Utter.
EVP session number 3. Follow. Talk to me, Norman. You're on, we got the recorder going. Can you speak into the recorder?
Reached.
Hear me? Fear me. now.
Interrupt.
I don't know about that. That was from Label 13. I can't say whether it was true or not because I wasn't there. But it was entertaining. Anyway, that's Norman the Haunted Doll Investigated from the channel Label 13. I think it can be true, but it kind of bugs me when they start like when he was putting that lighter up to it, like he was going to burn it or something. Because if it is something that's real, that's trapped there, hey, it's kind of a cruel thing to do. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Now, how about a joke? What did the Power Ranger say to his patients when he became a doctor? It's morphine time! Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. Check out my merch in the description down below, and I will see you next time.